We are back. Alright, dead battery got in the way of what I was saying, so my apologies for that. I need to start hooking up the regular power cord to it. Just go from there. Alright, so we are near Lake Benton, Minnesota. This is US 14. We are heading over to Glencoe, Minnesota to pick up a John Deere 5410 tractor. Which we're taking to Sheffield, Vermont. Which is not exactly right next door, but not too bad of a run. I'm really trying to get back down to Atlanta, but a load's a load. We have a little time before I have to get to Atlanta, so we can take care of things. Yeah, sorry, DB215, dead battery. There you go. I'm going to start hooking up the regular power cord, so I don't get interrupted like that again. But whatever, you know, it's the way it is. So Lake Benton, right here. So like I said, we're gonna be having a nice little ride up through from Minnesota, near, you know, just west of Minneapolis. For the weekend, we're going to go down to Iowa 80, world's largest truck stop in Walcott, Iowa. Monday morning, we got another piece to pick up, which I do not know where it's going because I didn't read the information. I'm more concerned with getting the first one done, then we'll worry about the second one. But we'll see where that one goes. I think they said it goes somewhere in Pennsylvania, but I have to read the information in the computer to get an accurate bit of information for that. But we have all weekend to worry about that, so no big deal. Lake Benton. Minnesota. The life of TNN. How you folks doing? Hope you're having a good time. So this is your typical Minnesota small town kind of day. Like I said, we're heading over towards Minneapolis. We're going to be a little bit west of that. A weekend at Iowa 80, world's largest truck stop. Monday, pick up a new load, then we're off to Vermont. Well, it's definitely the objective and one of my top 10 list of things to do every day. All right, 60 miles an hour. Let's get ourselves up to speed here. Set the old cruise control. And let's enjoy the nice early summer day. We've done 200, well, we're at 86 degrees for the day. We've made our delivery for one of these large windmills. We got that done. We got 2 loads assigned. We're waiting to see if we get a third. So we will see what we can see. grab our tractor, and I believe it's a snow blower attachment for that tractor. And then, like I said, we'll get down to Iowa 80. We'll have the weekend off, waiting to load on Monday. Wooden Diamond Bed and Breakfast out in the middle of the country. That might be a nice place to take a week off at. I don't know, never been there, but why not? But we got, looks like, I think these are beans of some type. Over here on my left, right, corn, which is one of the primary crops grown in the area, but so I think it's some type of bean. You know, corn for some use, I don't know, either cattle feed or industrial, or for fuel, or for human being consumption. I don't know what exactly the use is going to be. But we will do what we can as we can with what we do. Oh, like I said, so it is 11, almost 11:10 in the morning. Unloading took a bit more time than I wanted it to. But that's part of the job. You know, waiting, and more importantly, waiting. I do more of that than almost anything else. Ooh. So this is part of Minnesota I have never seen before in my life. So you get to experience it with fresh eyes, as I do. It's a little breezy today, but when it's 85 degrees, you have a little bit of a wind going through, it actually feels pretty nice. So, not exactly gonna cry about it. Appears to be coming out of the south for the most part. We are currently heading east. Ooh, part B, man. But the load I just delivered was a rescue load. My fellow company employee, fellow truck driver, basically has a family emergency he had to go to. So this load here was his actual last run. But thunderstorms, lightning storms yesterday morning prevented him in unloading. So in order for him to catch his flight out of Rochester, Minnesota, I believe that's where he's getting a flight out of, he had to be back at the headquarters yesterday. He couldn't wait to deliver this load, so we swapped our trailers, the paperwork. He took my trailer back to headquarters. I took his load, his trailer, his paperwork. Got new permits because it's an oversized load. Mr. Attitude, how you doing? Tyler, Minnesota right now. We are on US 14 on the southwest area of Minnesota. Tyler, Minnesota. We are just entering. I'm gonna slow down here for the for town here. So, you know, a little farming town. Little 7-8 motel there. Local garage. Board in. That'd be good in there. Business available to go to. Shack Trucking Company. Alright. Well, like I said, we're heading over to just a little bit west of Minneapolis, St. Paul, to Glencoe, Minnesota. That's our next 2.5 hours for the day. We have about 9 hours or so available still left to drive for the day. So we're going to go here, pick up our tractor, go to Iowa 80 to park for the weekend, and we're going to call that success. Not that it really is, we're just going to call it that. And we'll do a little bit of live streaming for some cooking this weekend at Iowa 80. I have to figure out what I'm going to do. I might do Salisbury steak this weekend. We might give that a try. Or, you know, I have my own kind of hamburger steak recipe with sauce, with my own sauce recipe. So I may actually do that instead. Salisbury steak, I still have not found the right recipe that I truly love and want to do again and again and again. Wow, we got 6 people in here. I am amazed. Well, I guess 5 now. 5. Not bad for some little schmuck in a truck. Yeah, it is. It's a nice, quiet drive in the country. Driving past all the old farms and fields of corn and whatever else they're growing up in this area. Lordy, lordy, lordy. Like I said, we're going to do a little cooking this weekend. I'm going to try to do a little bit of woodworking this weekend, because I have a new microwave convection air fryer oven, which hopefully is going to last and work better than the last one that blew up on me. But in order to properly use it without it having a a problem, as much as I can make it, so that it's operating in the best possible setup as required by the instructions, I need to build a new shelf, place it properly so that it doesn't move. It doesn't bounce off and fall all over the place. 2, I can open the doors and I can operate the knobs on the screen, and it operates properly, and it has proper clearance all around it. That's number 2. The only thing after that is make sure that it's a 1,000-watt microwave, so it should work perfectly fine with my inverter. All right, Minnesota 23. We're going to get on here. We're leaving US 14. You turn south, you go to Pipestone, which I've been through this. I went through this morning. Make a right, and we're going to go up to Marshall. No traffic coming, so we can pull out safely, which is what we want to do on a regular basis. So, we're just, moving, nice country drive, this morning, today. Van Vita, how are you doing? Welcome in. Always nice to have somebody who is fairly new to the channel popping in to see some boring old truck driving. This is the highlight of the day. Got the old moo cow out in the field here. And yes, these are chocolate cows. This is where your chocolate milk comes from. It is, the rumors are true. Chocolate cows gives you chocolate milk. It is not a bad day out here right now. Van Vita, 86 degrees for temperature. We have about a 10 mile an hour wind roughly, I think, in this area. Nice and steady wind, so it's warm on the skin, but not so hot that you start really feeling uncomfortable, which is really a pleasant day. So it's rolling along at a good 60 miles an hour. I said, just a quiet, easy going day. Yesterday was about the same. Yesterday I made my delivery in Orange City, Iowa, first thing in the morning. I had 8 trailers, which I brought up from Texas. Then I got the load I just delivered, which is a rescue load of a crane tower, a crane boom section, and a counterweight. And I said make that delivery this morning. But other than that, pretty boring. As far as myself is concerned, Benvita, name's Robert, Navy brat, grew up 10 years in Japan, originally from Baltimore, Maryland. Been an arborist, a landscaper, pesticide applicator, barbecue, cook, pizza chef, a driver trainer, warehouseman, arborist, now truck driver. Fairly conservative kind of guy, just a simple man, wanting a simple life, and I like to think I'm a fairly intelligent, fairly reasonable human being. Just trying to be living my life. That's all I do. Nothing too exciting. Josh Warmke, how you doing, sir? Welcome in. Like I said, nothing too fantastic. Just a simple guy leading a simple life. That's the long and short of it there, Van Vita. Tom Petty fan, Steely Dan, Beatles, most British Invasion, new wave music, heavy metal, classical guitar, Spanish, flamenco guitar, like cycling, like sailing, love cooking, don't smoke, don't drink, don't ever have any of those three. That like boring guy. The top of the lucky one. Well, good day to you, ma'am. It's not a bad way to earn a living. Definitely, Rhonda. Crochet every day with Judy. How you doing, ma'am? Thank you for coming in over from, I believe you came in from Yarn It Out, from Rosalie, or from Dana Wanderlust Crochet. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. Probably not the normal YouTube fare that you normally watch, but I appreciate you joining me for a little bit. We are in western Minnesota right now. It can be, but I've always approached, I don't care what size vehicle you're running, a skateboard, a Toyota Corolla, a 450 Dodge, 5 or anything bigger, you have to approach it all the same with a little bit of brain power. A little bit of brain power into it, a little bit of civility, a little bit of courtesy, a bit of patience, a lot of oh good. A Volvo 670 truck. I drove a Kenworth T680 truck, both transmissions. This is a Peterbilt 389 with 18-speed transmission. I do heavy haul, oversized. Now tractors like what's on the side of the road here and larger. It's all fun to me. This is one of those jobs that I really enjoy doing. You know, not just that I enjoy it, but I really enjoy trucking. It's not only been profitable money-wise to me, but I really get a sense of enjoyment and satisfaction doing my job. It's not as much work as it's half work, half fun. Josh, I've heard that rumor too. You know, it's like Peterbilt has no plans to get rid of the 389. None. Peterbilt Steve, which you can find on YouTube, he's a dealer out, I believe it's in Oklahoma. He talked about this last year. You know, everybody's probably, what about the rumor? What about the rumor that Peterbilt's going to cancel 389? And Peterbilt Steve's thing was, no, they're not canceling it. If you do believe they're canceling it, and you want to get your hands on 1 or 5 or 12, come see me and I'll sell it to you. That's what he said. Peterbilt has no plans at the moment to cancel one of their most profitable trucks that they make. But I definitely said, some kind of network issue, but GoPro said it was live, but YouTube said it was off. So little blip there, but nothing I can do about that. Oh, well, more beans, more corn, more fields, more farming. I love seeing that. 2:30 in the morning. All right. This is the rest of my morning here till about 2:30 or 1:30, sorry. So about 1:30 we're going to pull into our we're going to pull into our shipper. So we got a Am Pride truck stop up ahead. Yeah, about five and a half, that 7 miles. I'm gonna pull in there for a cup of ice. See what we got. So I'm going to go ahead and turn off the vlog or the live stream up there. While it's up here, I got a phone call, so I'll you talk.